All right. So yesterday, the news has been going on by actual journalists, not the hype media or rhetoric media, but by actual journalists. That everybody's loving to look at the records of unemployment down, the inflation lowered, the what do you call it, the cost of living, and all this other stuff, all of the excuse me, the economy stabilizing. When President Biden, tried to do the economic plan, it balanced out, but everybody's still saying that no matter all the goodness that they're looking at, they're still frowning at Joe Biden. They're not giving him credit where credit is due. And it's kind of understandable, but at the same time, it's completely inexcusable. And the reason why I say this is because the reason why we still frown at Joe Biden is just simply because of the high cost of living. Something that Biden doesn't have anything to do with. He once tried to pull a wealth tax plan where the wealthy would actually pay taxes. It never actually got to passing. But even still, just the simple fact that he brought it up, corporations were raising prices and price gouging and all this other stuff as started to cause the inflation, and all those political experts, all those economical experts are saying, oh, we're under threat of recession and all this other crap. Blah, spooky, woo, and here's the thing. Biden's not the one gas price gouging. I've said this before. Biden's not the one that's bringing it close to $4 here in Texas and close to $6 as far out in California, if they're not already there. Biden isn't the one doing that. That's the oil and fuel company. Biden isn't the one. My parents' AC broke down sometime, so we're using a couple of Porto units, window units. And the sole reason is because almost every estimate that we had gotten on repairs to the home, to the residential unit, they said, well, it's better to pay for the full system, which will cost about $11,000 to $14,000, depending on the company that we would choose to go with. And I say we because I'm providing the units for them and everything. And this would be as comparison to, 6 to 8,000, before the pandemic, and even less than that, when everything was, balanced out all over again throughout the Obama administration. The only ones that would still hike the price were the people that were anti-Obama. It's like, why are you charging so much? Well, why did you vote for Obama? That bullshit. But Obama didn't tell those people to hike the prices. Biden didn't tell the people to hike the prices. It just doesn't make any sense how corporations and businesses are jacking up everything for the country, leaving Biden to clean up the mess, and yet we still be angry at the man that cleaned it up as opposed to being angry at the people who are making the mess. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand that. Common sense says you look at the people that are causing the problems, and as far as involving the president goes, we ask the president and every single politician that's with him to punish them accordingly. And why not? He's going after Trump for holding files against the government's command, and he's getting charges pressed on him for the insurrection. Okay. Hunter Biden, Biden's son, was supposed to have gotten a sweetheart deal or at least that's what the Republicans are labeling it. Sorry, for the gun at the airport. While still under probation for drugs, he's not supposed to have that. You know, but they reneged on the charge. They pulled it back, and they're not charging him for it. They're trying to find a heavier charge to put on him. And I understand that, but for right now, the physical evidence, this is all that they've got on him. Okay? Just go with that physical evidence. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's not gonna be 20 to life, but he didn't really kill anybody. So, but that being said, once everything gets once whatever charge they're settled with, Hunter Biden's going to jail. So why not take it to the next level? When you've got companies and corporations, especially foreign-owned companies and corporations, that are pulling this kind of horse crap, this price gouging, this wasteful of materials, causing pollution and corrosion and all this other stuff, while giving all these job layoffs, hiring people at lower pay, while getting rid of a third of your faculty. When you got all these kinds of swindles and all this kind of crap going on, why not take it to the next level? At least by telling them, look, you're saving all this money by all those job layoffs. You're saving a bunch of money by not getting heavy regulated climate environment regulations and stuff. You're getting all this. You're saving a whole crap load of money. The least you can do is keep your prices low. Okay? The least you can do is stop this price gouging horse shit on the people of the United States. I think that's a very reasonable thing to strive for, and I think that it's very reasonable. It should be very understandable to all of us, And while we're at it, let's give credit where credit is due. Okay, the economy is leveling out, even with all the corporations jacking up everything. The economy is leveling out, even with our president having to be the janitor, the economic janitor, cleaning up the mess. Okay? Now we got to focus on the people that are still constantly jacking things up. And that's the corporations and their bullcrap. Okay? Because the politicians are being handled. Hey, Trump's going to jail. Hunter Biden's going to jail. Crimes that are being committed are being served justice, are having justice served. Okay? Take it to the next step. Take it to the next step. It's not going to be long before we're looking at Texas Governor Greg Abbott for his horse shit. And DeSantis, Take it to the next level. But for right now, yeah, I mean, we've got this going on. We've got this leveled out, and I had to touch the subject because everybody's still kind of wondering, why is everybody still unhappy? Well, I could tell you why. Because they're focused on the president instead of on the corporations that are price gouging everybody. They're focused on the president instead of the commercial real estate industry that's making anything livable unaffordable. Why is everybody focused on the president? The president's not doing that. That's their choice. That's these companies' choices. So when it comes to seeking justice and having it served, why not take it to that level? Why not penalize these corporations that are pulling this kind of crap on people? So yeah, that's the long and the short of it. I want to keep it under 10 minutes. Y'all take care. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe out there. This is Chris with Chris's Comments, signing out. And I just passed the 10-minute mark. Wah. Okay. Keep on keeping on.